Welcome back to the fourth video in our AkuShaper Introductory Tutorial Series. This video is focused on exploring the tools in the 3D Shaping Bay, the Blank Fitting tab, and a quick overview of the Board Info tab. These tools in AkuShaper are solid resources to see how all of the elements of your design have come together. They are the final building blocks to bring your digital design to life. Throughout our video series, we have been designing this 6-foot shortboard. In our first video, we designed a wing in the outline. In our second video, we built a single to double concave in our rails in the Slices tab. And in our third video, we designed a rocker profile that had a beak nose and a rolled tail on the deck. In our fourth tutorial video here, we will be opening our finished example model and using the 3D Shaping Bay to learn about the tools you can use to see how all of your design elements have come together. So let's begin. This time, instead of opening a new example model, we're going to open our save design that we've been working on. To do this, we're going to go to the Open in the File menu and click on the Open tab. This will open our computer's directory and we can search for our example model, titled 0 to hero model.brd. So now that our outline, slices, top and bottom tabs are all complete, let's head over to the 3D Shaping Bay where we can get a 360-degree view of our board and talk about some of the tools located in this tab. The 3D Shaping Bay is used to get a 360-degree view of your board. Simply click on the screen and drag your cursor to move the board. You can also change the view of the board by utilizing the tools in the toolbar on the left-hand side of the screen. We can change the distance that we view our board. We can change the height that our board sits in the bay. We can flip our board over on its axis and look at the top and bottom. We can change the angle that we view our board. And we can change how far our board is from us. You will also find a reset button to put the board back to its original format in the bay. From here, we can change the intensity and height of our lights to get different shadowing on our board. This is similar to a real-life shaping bay, as we are changing the shadowing of the board to see how our rails, concaves, and outline all blend together. In the left-hand toolbar, you'll also find 4 different views of our board. We have our solid view, which is a virtual representation of the finished shape. We have our sliced view, which shows your cross-sections of the board's rails and top and bottom contours. We have the wireframe preview, which shows how all of your curves intertwine throughout your design. And we have our curves view, which shows our rocker lines and how they intersect with our slices. You can also utilize the Toolpath Previews, which show the tooling path that a CNC blade will follow along your design. This is useful to check that your board has a clean tooling path with no acute points in your slices. And we have our Bay button, which will remove the background colors of the bay and give you an additional view of your design. So that is a quick overview of the 3D Shaping Bay. From here, let's jump over to the Blank Fitting tab and find a blank for our board. The Blank Fitting tab is a special tool that allows you to search through blank files to find a blank that your design will fit into. Blanks can be downloaded at AkuShaper.com. To use the Blank Fitting tab, click on the Select button in the Machine file and search through your directory of blanks to find a board size similar to your design. In this case, since our board is 6'4", we will look for a blank near that size. Double-click to open the blank, and then you can move your design into position. We recommend positioning the tail first and then holding down the Shift key and using your arrow keys to move the nose of the board up or down to position it into the blank. When your design fits nicely into a blank, the red outline of the blank will light up green. Our differential top, differential bottom, and differential rail numbers give us warnings by lighting up red if the blank is not a good fit. If your board is not fitting into a blank, look for another blank and repeat these steps. Okay, now that we have a nice fitting blank that can be used to shape our design, let's jump over to the Board Info tab and write down some notes we want to remember for this design. In the Board Info tab, you can add rider and shaper information, as well as add notes like the date the board was made, lamination directions, and more. You can also set your fin placements in the Board Info tab. Your fin placements will be displayed on your board in the Outline tab. All of this information in the Board Info tab can be printed on an AkuShaper order card. To print an AkuShaper order card, navigate to the File menu and select the Make PDF for Friends or Customers in the Print menu. Here's a quick preview of a finished order card with the notes from this board as well as the blank we selected. You can also find other printing options for hand shaping in the File Print menu. For more information on printing outlines, slices full-sized, and your profile, head over to AkuShaper.com. Alright, great. This has been a quick overview of the 3D Shaping Bay, the Blank Fitting tab, and the Board Info page. All of these tools used together will help you be successful in the AkuShaper software and can be a big help in your real-life shaping ventures. Thank you so much for joining us in our introductory tutorial series, and we look forward to shaping more surfboards with you. Mahalo.